One House Reality TV Show Season 4 The Fame Fighters.
So we had to use PowerPoint today, and I've used PowerPoint before, but it was a long time ago, and I didn't really use it very well. It was just for something simple. Today I had to use it to talk about my business, my brand, and all that.
Working with PowerPoint. Actually, I'm good with using a system as a librarian, as an information scientist as well. But I've never used the PowerPoint, and for something you've never used in your life before, I've never come across before. I can't be perfect just within a twinkle of an eye. It's impossible. I'm not a machine, I'm a human.
I've been hearing PowerPoint, but I've not really put that in practice. Today I was able to put that in practice and was able to put my fashion business in it and present it.
I have used PowerPoint before because during my IT class I was taught how to use PowerPoint, Microsoft and other stuff, but I never took it serious. And today One House made it happen again for us to use PowerPoint. I was able to do 4 slides and the bullseye banged on me.
I have a basic knowledge on Microsoft Word, but PowerPoint, I can't really tell. I've seen PowerPoint presentations, but I've not really gone down to make presentations myself using PowerPoint. So today we are asked to use PowerPoint to present our personal businesses, to sell ourselves practically. And we were taught actually, in a short while, they just ran us through, and we are given 15 minutes to put the business in the PowerPoint presentation. When it got to my turn, I got there. The first slide I selected was even wrong. But you know that kind of feeling when you select something and in your head, if you go back, your time will go. I just decided to use this slide, inserted all the things I wanted to say, and before I could even insert everything, my time was up. I had to go.
I have never used it. I don't have any idea about it. And then the tutorial was very short. So I was able to get what I could get. I came downstairs, he gave me 15 minutes to type whatever I have to type. I typed it. And then my time went off before I could save it. But one of my housemates, the one that was coming after me, helped me and saved it. And then when I came down to do the presentation, I could not find my own file, of which I don't blame him, I blame myself, for I could not keep up with the time to be able to save it by myself. And then the presentation, they just said, okay, fine, since I can't find it, I should just do it from my head. I said, okay, fine, I did it.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Xenia. I'm here to sell Xenia Spa. Xenia Spa. Yeah. Xenia Spa is all about the human body, mind, and your physical look. We're out here to give you services to make sure your health and your body is in check. We have the gym, we have the beauty salon, we have the barber space, we have the massage therapist. Hammering on the massage therapist. Massage today is massage has been existing for since 3000 BC, and massage is the natural way of healing. Massage it's all about making the body relax, your muscles, and massage benefits. Massage benefits, we have it increases energy flow, it helps you relax, it gives you more focus.
Trinity Restaurant in Bars, we all know 30% of the private sector in the South area have been taken over by the hospitality industry, which less professional. And these have really affected so many sectors when it comes to the hospitality industry. Then, Trinity Restaurant on Bar is a top classic restaurant with top classic professional chefs, bartenders, mixologists, waiters, and waitresses. And what can we find in Trinity Restaurant? makes Trinity Restaurant and Bar different from every other restaurant and bar is one, we don't just deal in our normal local dishes, unlike you see everywhere in other restaurants and bar. Or we don't do with other restaurants and bar, like when you walk in, you see your food displayed on the on the trails. No, Trinity Restaurant and Bar is a restaurant where you walk in, when you order food, it's being made. Okay, and we deal with dishes, foods like mustard, we deal with grunts, we deal with lamb chops, we deal with pork ribs. These are things you can't find easily, or you can't find in other restaurants. And we don't just sell a normal regular beers, we deal with different kind of drinks. We're coming up with what? The cocktail kind of drinks, whereby you have your cocktail, your mocktail, your milkshake, your smoothies. And kind of cocktails you can find in Trinity Restaurant and Bar. Cocktails like your Cosmopolitans, sweet and sour, your daiquiri, your margarita. This is things you can't really find in other restaurants, even when you manage to. I tell you.
First, this the point I will be basing on. That's the intro. What we do, how we operate, and our packages, and why you should invest in us. Okay, going to our packages, we have the diamond and we have the gold. We have to do with a multitude of 50. So in terms of 50 guests, you pay 1 million naira. And this is what it entails. You have media coverage, event planning, food, and special treats. Let's assume it's a wedding. With the wedding, we provide you with a 3-day honeymoon package, which comes with the diamond package. And we go to the gold. You have the media coverage, event planning, and also the special treats. The only difference we have here is there isn't any food. We go as far as tackling with the regular package. How do we operate? Let me go back to the slide. How do we operate? We have an event planning service. We also have an interior deco service, and we also have a rental service. In terms of our event plan, we provide free consultancy to every client. Assuming you have an event and you have no idea on how to take your event, we brush you through. And secondly, what makes our services very interesting is we provide you with a pictorial drawing to have a clue about how everything is supposed to be. So even before you come to your event, you know this is what I'm expecting.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Onowu. I'm the CEO of Dance Quick Academy. And over here you can see that's Dance Quick Academy. Now let me talk about us. So a dance company and academy which have trained over 150 professional dancers, also have won 16 awards from different states, also Edo State government recognizing us as the best academy 2021. Also the host of the biggest dance class and concert in Edo State, DW Dance with Onowu. So this simply means my company, we train dancers. Basically, I train dancers, professional dancers, over 150, and I've been able to win 16 awards in different states. Also, I do a popular dance class / concert named Dance with Onowu. I've done the first season, I've done the second season all by myself. Now, coming to the problem that I noticed here in Nigeria, I noticed a problem here in Nigeria, which is the basic reason for doing this every year is to bring dancers together and make them feel appreciated as dancers. I felt, or probably I know dancers are not being appreciated here in Nigeria. Dancers are less in the industry, but they put in more work and more effort, but still they are not given the opportunity to shine. They are not being paid well. So they place a lower value, a lower level here in Nigeria. So this is just a means of adding value to the culture. So I came up with a solution. So I was able to finish it. I came up with a solution of hosting Dance with Onowu. It's a concert / a dance class every year. I've done the first season, I've done the second season. So coming to this part, sorry. I've never used PowerPoint before, but I have ideas about laptop and typing. So I just had to do what I had to do, and when I got on stage, I presented my work smoothly, but I had one problem, searching for my budget. I was looking for my budget, I actually wrote it down. I was looking for it, spraying, and later found it, and I presented it to them, and one else came up with the conclusion that I had one of the best, or probably the best among my sets. So that's a plus to me.
Like taking Lagos as a case study, a lot of people think going to Mandela's, that is Eco, to get quality and affordable wares. That's the only place they can get it. But looking at that, they don't know that even within their vicinity, you can get quality and affordable wares, which was where I came in. Like I have an agent over there in China that gets, like I order from to get me goods, and the same price they sell over there is what I sell over here on the mainland. So it saves people the stress, it reduces costs, like for them, instead of going to the far distance to get what they want, and they'll still get the quality they want. Then okay, for my budget, I think 5 million naira. No, I think 5 million naira budget. That's what I'm pushing for. Because I've made my calculations, but I can't find my slide here, and I listed out everything I on the slide. Then I arrived at my for my costs, adding the miscellaneous and everything. Then to come up with my profit, I decided to, when after adding the miscellaneous and all, I decided to multiply by 3, because that's how we do it. We multiply by 3 to arrive at a selling price to be able to come up with the profit. So I know definitely if investors invest in me with that said amount, within a short period of time, I should be able to come up with double of that amount that they've invested in me. Thank you.
I'm the founder of TJF, which stands for Tomato Juice Foods. Now, tomato juice is coined out of the popular saying tomato juice, which means freshness. Now, what do? We offer perishable foods, fresh perishable foods to hotels, restaurants, and other organizations who are in need of these products. Now, what makes us special? People like hotels and restaurants who order because in this part of Nigeria, they don't grow perishable foods here. So you get them cheaper in the north and all those places. Now, when they bring them back to this part of Nigeria, they are being sold at a very expensive, a high rate and all that kind of stuff. And the hotels, restaurants are complaining that it should be reduced. And the reason why these products are being sold at that high rate is that they are being transported by road, and they face the insecurity in Nigeria, they face bad roads, and also like the traffic. When you get to Ibadan Expressway, there's serious traffic around that area, and that makes, like tomatoes now, the tomatoes get spoiled before they get to the consumer. Now, how do TGF solve this problem? These goods will be shipped, will be flown from the northern parts to these parts with a cargo plane. Now, the consumers will order whatever products they want, whatever, if the vegetables or fruits that they want, they'll order it, and when they order, the goods will be bought over there and then flown down to this part of Nigeria, and they will be delivered right at the consumer's doorstep.
Sorry for the time. I'm Mr. Phelps, CEO Phelps Second Clothing. Yeah. We deal on fashionable outfits like ready to wear, ready to measure. We also teach youth, students, theoretical and practical way of making outfits from age 15 to 25. Talking about me, because I use fashion terms here, ready to wear is what I'm putting on. We make it without measurement of the client. Just make the standard, your S large, medium size, and you come, if it fits you, you buy into it. We talk about ready to measure. This is an example of ready to measure. Senator wear, whereby a customer comes to our fashion house, we measure the person and pick something out of it. Thank you. Now, as a young entrepreneur, I said, what can I give back to the society? Looking at what is going on in the society now,
I was happy doing that. Though the remark was nice, but due to I was not used to it, I don't know everything in it. So the judges gave their remark. I was having agricultural features on my PowerPoint, and I was presenting a fashion presentation. Though that will reduce my mark. Although everything went well. Thank you very much.
Today on online skit making, business adverts, other birthday shout-out or any occasion adverts, we pass message through our skits online. You know, comedy is something that started with live stage performance, and many people can't afford the price of ticket to watch live stage performance on comedy. So we come up with an idea of making online skits video, funny ones, so that people that can afford it at cheaper rates in any social media handle like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or any other social media handle. And we are targeting audiences 18 years and above and our comedy lifestyle. Thank you.
That's it.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
You're actually, in your presentation, you're not giving us.
Where do your investors come in? What's the profit? What's the cost?
You don't need that money, we can keep it. We keep our money. Since you're keeping it, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Or what's your plan? I'm open to listening.
We are keeping our money.
I plan, if you want to invest in our Artistic Comedy Official, when I only have problems on issues we face, normal, like promotions online.
I'm the CEO of Ades Global Printing.
Yes, but where's your presentation?
I'm just trying to look for it.
Just starting.
Did you say?
I do. I'm not seeing it. PowerPoint is not something that I'm new to. I'm already used to it, including Corridor, Microsoft, and Photoshop. Something that I play around with and I help people doing their business presentation and other things we has to do with PowerPoint. But getting down with me today that after all my process of putting my business details in the arrangement of getting the PowerPoint done, getting down to presentation, I was being so shocked that I can't able to find my PowerPoint presentation document, which I actually saved, and one of the ninja actually confirmed it being saved on the system. But I was pissed at the stage when I was about presenting, even though one of the judges actually asked my name, and I actually told her my name, but the other one actually said that as far as there's nothing to present, that thanks for coming. Me going back to my home, I was actually pain inside of me, being to the fact that it's something that I'm already used to and I'm already prepared to be able to teach my business down with the PowerPoint. But I believe that this is just, let me say, I've actually learned my mistake from this point. Thank you.
So I'd like to introduce to you Mingo. Now, Mingo is a social network that is designed basically for event planning. Now, who are the users of Mingo? We have that anybody can use Mingo. Event planners, people who are looking for a particular event that they want to attend to, people who want to maybe have event centers. You can use my app Mingo to promote your event center, or people who are looking to host an event. Let's say you want to host an event, maybe a birthday party, but you have no idea how to host your events. So Mingo has a feature called the event templates, where you click on your event templates. For instance, you want an outdoor party. Our event template will tell you the events, that's what you need for your outdoor party. You need your liquor, you need a DJ, you need a location. So my app is going to tell you, link you up to the nearest vendors in your location. It's going to link you up to the nearest DJs, to the nearest liquor store and all that. So we also have another feature called the virtual tickets generation and sales. Let's say you want to have a concert, a music concert, but you need to generate tickets and promote your ticket sales. So you can use Mingo to do that. It will generate your tickets in form of virtual tickets like QR codes. You can send them to whoever buys them, can have them on their phones. when they get to the event, it will be scanned by your security before they can go in. So next slide. We also have events promotions.
So, good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Niblaze, and I'm the CEO of Niblaze Courts, Niblaze Beats, and Niblaze Shows. So, I'm here today to propose a business idea which is called Niblaze Academy. So, the academy is actually an academy, a place where young and coming up entrepreneurs under 18 are empowered on different skills such as haircut and styling, bead making, and shoemaking. The problem that led to this business idea is unemployment majorly. That's the number one here. Unemployment, unemployment has been decay and it's growing fastly. Like graduates don't have jobs, they don't even have a skill to show for it. And also financial dependence. Most of these young girls depend solely on their parents to be able to survive and all that. So with this kind of skills for young and coming up entrepreneurs under 18, before they get to adulthood, they already have one or two things giving them money and also helping their parents at home. And the solution actually is the free skill acquisition and also a free 1-year internship after the program. Then the profit of this business proposal is, because I have more labor, all the people under my program are learning for free. So definitely they work for me and I receive the returns. So because I have more labor, I have more services to deliver and I have more profits coming in. Then all the products produced under my academy are being sold and I get more returns. Then the budget of this business proposal. Okay, so my slide was not complete. I couldn't, but the budget, it's actually we have the capital cost of like 6.5 million and a variable cost, that's after this investment has been set up, variable cost of 2.5 million, and using an estimate of like average of
DJ channel. So whatever type of like we are paying over DJ. So
where's your slide?
I see it.
Oh wow.
How do you make a presentation?
You say find it. You hide it.
It's your slide, so don't get a slide.
If you can't find it, maybe you go maybe where you can find it. That works.
Time is going.
Thank you.
Slide.
No, you
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Can't present that. Can't present that. So who's next?
Quality. CEO and senior enterprises. Our futures. Yes. I'm a professional footballer, so the little experience and idea I have in business. So we did in my enterprises, we did in consoles where we sell PS2, PS3, PS4, PS5, PS Vita, PSP, then Nintendo Switch, Xbox and Xbox 360. And also, I'm also into spiritual items, where we sell the flutes, we sell the tambourine, the drums, the different and the native drums, the gong, family and also everywhere. Also, under my enterprises, we are also into sports, whereby we give young talent the experience to shoot and stuff like this. I kind of go to places, scout for young talent as well. And also into fashion, whereby we give lights and eyeglasses and shades as well. The benefit of my business is for everybody. I was able to finish first. For everybody, both for teenagers and young adults. Because it's an opportunity for everybody to come and give a child and a chance as well. And we also do it, we also have our adverts on Facebook.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Senior Enterprises, you went from selling game consoles to
Spiritual products.
platforms to musical equipment in drum.
When I said it's okay, but I said I introduced 2 business ideas. So I asked myself that how is it wrong to introduce even 4 business ideas? We live in a country where business crash. So I can't be expected to put my head in one basket. So it didn't sit well with me though, saying I introduced 2 businesses. I didn't expect me to have one business and expect me to feel relaxed hanging out on one business stuff. So I had fun, but I learned that I just believe, I don't believe in investing in one business. I believe in investing in everything that will bring money. So that is what's up about me.
Christian Silence also Silence Stores, and I am the creative director at Voices. And what we do.
Silence, hold on. Sorry. Where's your slide? What's going on? Where's everything? Oh wow.
Did you say me? Where is it? Alright, so maybe you go find it. Thank you very much. The slide is really good, so fine. Thank you very much.
For me, I grew up using PowerPoint most of the time, right from when I was a young kid of 6. Yes, that's when I was introduced to computers. And I used it in school too. But today, after presenting my PowerPoint, doing my PowerPoint and my PowerPoint spreadsheet, I saved it with my name. But when I got to present my proposal to the investors, I didn't see my folder, and that actually broke me because I was prepared to actually deliver, but I could not deliver today, and that made me feel really bad.
I'm the CEO of Jessica, whereby I sell perfumes. I sell 2 different types of perfumes, Arabic perfumes and Egyptian perfumes. I pick them from Dubai. The Arabic perfumes are known as the Oud collection, while the Egyptian perfumes are known as the Wine collection. Some of the oil perfumes I produce using the 2 combo mixing together. And my challenges so far have been so difficult. Waking up every morning, going to sell my product, going from one event to another, advertising my product and selling them as well. It has been so stressful for me. But
I'm not lying. I've never used PowerPoint before. I don't even know what it is. So when they brought it out, I was just looking at the whole tutorial. I said, let me just give it a try. And I wrote something, but getting downstairs, I tried clicking on it, it was showing empty. But the judges gave me the grace, maybe because I was the last person, gave me the grace to express myself, and I did. Fantastic, the way I wanted, and they asked me a lot of questions. We interacted, which I felt so happy about. And also, one house said that the judges liked my idea, but no PowerPoint. So I felt bad, and I felt good anyway. So,
One House Reality TV Show Season 4, The Fame Fighters, is powered by Zanzi Entertainment.
Waking up this morning, One House said he has a surprise for us, so I was waiting anxiously for the surprise. Lo and behold, when I came down with my colleagues, there was this gentleman in the living room, and we were told he was going to teach us how to do tie and dye. I have a fair idea about tie and dye, but it's not something that I was much interested in because now in Ghana, you don't see tie and dye fabrics anymore. It's just you see some using it as part of their clothes or something. So when I was opportune to meet this gentleman, he was able to enlighten us more about tie and dye, and also I had the opportunity to practically do it myself with my teammate Trinity, who happens to be the head of ours. So we did it, and our design came out very nice.
Personally, I don't really have much idea on tie and dye. I have little idea, and it's been a very long time ago. But Zinia made me understand that she has good knowledge on tie and dye. So when we went after the training, Z Zinnia did the tying of the clothes. I did the mixing of the chemicals and all that.
The way I use my teeth cut that thing, I had a design in my head. I was just cutting it and tying it, cutting it and tying it. I can explain it in details now. Like I needed some cycles, I needed some strikes like thunder strikes, and then I brought it out. And the curve lines, she was the one that said, okay, just tie here like this now. I just said, okay, fine, I'll tie it. And then it just came out so beautiful. The cycles were so lovely. I loved it.
For the very first time, me and Tonero were working together. Me, Tonero, and Danny P. So I think that was the first time I was seeing Danny P so serious. So we did our own style of tie. I think the last time I had an idea about that was in secondary school, my JSS3 practical. So we just did our own style and it came out well. It was awesome. Like the circle. It was typically awesome.
I'm familiar with the Adire style, so even when the man was kind of putting us through about the time, I was kind of giving my colleagues an expo that I'm familiar with it. And we went outside, it was the exact way I told them. So I played with a fashion man, Mr. Feb, yeah. So we did a great job though.
To be honest, I don't know anything about tie and dye. I used to hair anyway, but I don't know anything about tie and dye. So I was paired with others, and before we started, though they gave us practical, and before we started, I asked her, do you know how to do this? I don't know how to say I have an idea. So no problem, let's do. So I was just helping out, mixing. Then I brought an idea. I said, others, everybody is using one color. Why don't you just mix like these two colors? And they were like, it's fine. He was already making prepare for that. I said, no problem. Then we mixed two color. Well, it came out okay, sha.
I have experience about Adire because I grew up watching people do Adire, and I've been to some Adire sites to actually see how they make Adire, and I've made Adire once too.
At the end of the tie and dye, our own came out very, very fine and lovely. Like I really appreciated Zinnia for that concept. It just came out very, very fine. I was very excited about it.
One House Reality TV Show Season 4, The Fame Fighters, is powered by Zanzi Entertainment.
Today we went to clean Lagos operation. Clean Lagos, make Lagos clean.
We went out of the house to somewhere in Lagos. I don't know where we went to, but all I could see was a lot of people. We had to go do this cleanup exercise, clean Lagos, and it was nice. Despite there were a lot of rash people around, and which to me, I was not comfortable because of my past experience. I really don't like to associate myself, go to places where there are such people. But at least we had the team around who were like bodyguards to us, and everything went on successfully.
It was stressful. It was really very stressful for me.
Some of the area that we were, their faces, their big faces like this, we were like, oh God, these people, they were rugged, and they were almost using the word like, look what I do come up for you, or what I do come up for you, now they spoil my market, and all this kind of stuff.
But I was not scared of the faces I saw because I'm used to faces like that. Yes, I wasn't scared. So even with the voices thrown behind that, I was not scared at all. I'm used to voices like that. So it was just a normal thing. It's Lagos, so at least I felt a different atmosphere, like outside world, and that's the real world. So I went to the real world. I saw it. That's how it is. It's not how it is in here. It's different out there. So I'm used to that kind of lifestyle. So I wasn't scared at all. Then we did the cleaning and it was all good. At least we all did well.
I had to bend down, pick. Even normal me. Like I don't see myself picking dirt to get, but I'm this person that no. But I did it. I enjoyed it. I had fun. At least I did something.
Ideals. Lagos is dirty. You need to see the trash. Everything was just filthy. People's feces that we had to cross, jump. It was not funny at all for I and my team. I actually love the fact that I had to leave the house for the first time, and I would actually see faces and cars. But I didn't like the fact that I was seeing faces everywhere and seeing grown-up men opening their bum in public to shit or to shite, as they will say it. So I tried to participate. I picked dirty, I swept, but when I said I didn't do anything.
I really felt what our mothers or aunties or elderly ones out there feel when cleaning the streets. It's not really easy for them, and at the end of the day, they're being paid peanuts. I think the government really needs to look into them, because they're really going through a lot. Because me being in their position, like, wow, it's not easy. Sweeping the streets, some filled with physics and all that. It was very disgusting. But at the same time, I learned a lot.
Today I really realized that anything people are doing, you should appreciate them. It's not easy.
Environment clean, no dropping of waste. Please put it in the trash can, no dropping of waste, no dropping of waste. So on today's task, what we're doing is that we're actually taking dirt from the street and we're actually putting it in a safer place. So just keep your environment clean. When you drink your water, just drop it that nylon in a safer place, not just dropping it on the road, not just actually taking it out to places that you know that you can actually harm the citizen. So it's just practically we're just cleaning the road, cleaning the environment, and making sure that everyone is being sanitized. Just to be okay, prevention is better than cure. Thank you very much. So I'll just get back to my duty. Thank you very much. So keep your environment clean, no dropping of waste in nylon.
I hope there's no shit here. Hi, good morning. My name is Nidlis from One House Reality TV show. Today is our CSR task, and we are here cleaning up Lagos. And cleanliness is next to godliness, and good environment to help you live well. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, sir. Please, on behalf of Zanzi Entertainment and One House Reality TV show season 4 housemates, want to say a very big thank you to Loma for your great assistance, your guidance, and we are very grateful. And we pray that God will give you the strength to continue the good work to keep our environment clean. Because with clean environment, our state can move forward as well. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
One House Reality TV show season 4, The Fame Fighters, is powered by Zanzi Entertainment.
The second tax was budget tax. We went to the market, they gave us a limited amount to buy some things and come and make 3-course meal. That's starter, main dish and dessert. The fun part of that particular tax for me was the part we were running around the market. Like, I believe those people in the market will wonder, what is wrong with these people? Like, we were practically, there's a point that my team, all of us were running, like, just to meet up our time.
Oh my goodness. Having no idea about the Naira and you going to the market was very, very interesting. And everybody could notice that, look at this Ghanaian. So, but I was able to do my possible best to convince the sellers and go to get what we wanted for the market.
It was also, we're just running about, like, we're actually cooperative, we're really organized. It was nice.
I and my team, we did a very great job. Yeah. We all did a very great job. We were able to manage the little amount given to us and we made something.
We're running around the market today. Like, it was not easy because we didn't know our way around.
I went to the market. I speak Igbo, I speak Yoruba, only me. I was pricing. I like pricing. I think price and reach 1,000, I don't mind. I shall have price. I was pricing. Mama, I was speaking Igbo. The first one, she said her husband was 900. I priced it to 700. Second one, the meat, she said 5,000. I priced it to 5. Like, I was pricing. I was making sure that money, I make sure that it was enough. And we still had to change.
I didn't know Jessica Sexy was such a good bargainer. She was like, you cannot give us this for 6,000 naira, you must give us for 3,000 naira. Like, wow, it was really surprising. But all the same, that's why we're in one house. We get to see people do different things and develop different skills.
We're running Helter Skelter in the market, and thank God I know how to speak Hausa. So I speak Hausa to all those Hausa guys. I was like, how far now? When I opened the back in 2 seconds, and then they reduced some money there, some of the money for us. They sold it at a cheaper rate for us.
I'm this kind of person that I don't go to market normally basis. Fast food is there, restaurant is there, just go in there, eat, just get your stuff, shout, eat it, and it ends there. So today I actually see another face to it, the market sector of the team, helping my group members in the pricing of stuff, items, all this kind of stuff, running here and there, be able to meet up with the especially time given to us that we have to spend in the market.
It's because I think camera, they will not put press in something.
They bought 7.
To the boss, time up.
Then coming back, we made our meal. I and Niblis, we handled the starter, which was fruit salad, and the dessert, which was cake glazed with blended banana and granules with a topping of apple. Then the main course, that's where we had some issues because our palm oil was nowhere to be found. I don't know where it was. I do not care where it was, but we had to improvise.
It was time for preparing. We started looking for our red oil, which we were very sure we got. So we were confused. We don't know whether it was in the car because we were blindfolded. I think Jessica missed it. I don't know what really happened. But the point is that the initial main dish we wanted to do was ogbono soup and semo. But without the red oil, we didn't know what to do. So we had to improvise. And we came out with one white bitter leaf soup. But one house made a comment that we would have used our semo as thickener. We didn't really reason that. Personally, I didn't reason that. I didn't even know that something like that exists. But we are in the learning process. You taught us and I've learned at least. If there's something I learned today, is that in situations like that, you can use your semo to thicken your soup, and that's a very nice one.
I made the semo, but unfortunately, I forgot our palm oil. Yeah, and thanks to the improvising, Jessica did a very great job. Although they said it was pepper soup, but I love the pepper soup totally. It was awesome. At least I can just eat my semo and drink pepper soup. So it's a nice combination, you say.
I won't cry, but I have to hold my tears. I felt really, really sad, really, really disappointed at myself because, firstly, ogbono is part of my food that I love preparing. Because initially, we had planned to prepare ogbono. Then I forgot my red oil. I didn't know how that happened, but I forgot it. And at first, I was not happy. I was frustrated. I was just totally off. How am I going to keep this thing? I don't even know what to do. I was just tired. At least I made something. I sharp, put this one, put that one. It came out, at least it came out something. But it was not what I expected because I know my mom will be watching, and Mom, I'm so sorry. Sorry, because I know you expected much from me, especially today, because ogbono is one of my favorite meals and I cook it very, very well. So I felt really bad and disappointed at myself. Really, really bad.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do any major thing in the group. I was the plate washer for my group. While others were cooking, I was washing all the plate, cleaning, mopping, just to make sure everyone was neat. So that when one else is giving us points, we get the points for cleanliness and whatever. But to my surprise, one else said some people were still there that were stretching their yash. Some people were there that were, I don't know, picking their nose and all, but I don't know about that. But oh well, our food came out well, even though one else said it didn't come out well, especially the soup. But I believe that any food that is sweet, especially soup, if it doesn't drip down your hand, it is not sweet.
Came to the house, ready meal, everything was on point. We try our best, yes. One thing I've learned today is that whatever we are doing, we try as possible to put more effort and put more effort in it because it's not easy. You are welcome, sir. Thank you. You are welcome, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. This Group 2 restaurant, home of comfort.
Okay.
Yeah, this is this fruit salad. Yeah, you want to have a taste of it?
Yeah, for starter.
Yeah, for starter. You have this. It's made of apple. Love apple, sir?
Yeah.
Banana. Watermelon. Yeah. But I don't want a taste of it.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Look beautiful.
Thank you.
Now to the main dish. This is an African restaurant. This semovita. This white. Are you ready, sir? I can see the way you are looking at it. White soup with bitter leaf. Want to have a taste of it, sir?
Yeah.
Thank you. It's very tasty, sir.
Okay.
It was made with water leaf, stockfish, bomo, beef, and bitter leaf. But the water leaf was little water leaf, but enough black leaf. You're welcome, sir. Now you are waiting for yours, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm celebrating already.
I can see that in your face. We enjoy it.
Okay. Can't wait.
It's healthy too. So, hope you enjoy yourself. Okay, thanks, sir. Okay, you need water?
Yes, I do.
It's nice.
Thank you. And the dessert is made with cake. Yeah, it's spread with. This is spread with what do you call it? Banana mixed, was blended and spread with it. What do you have taste of it? Huh? Cake mixed with banana was spread with. This is apple. Okay, enjoy yourself, sir. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Ma, okay, enjoy yourself.
Sure. So you made this?
Yes.
How was it made?
Yeah, it's a cake.
Okay.
The cake was baked and the banana was blended. So we wrapped with it. We stretched it together and with a apple.
Oh wow.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I love the taste.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
One House Reality TV Show Season 4, The Fame Fighter.
Go back, we started our cooking task, and my team, we came up with 3-course meal. The first one was a Ghanaian special, which Ashibius made. The second meal was fried rice, which Zinia made. It tastes really nice. The one I said is not well cooked. And the third one was fruit salad. Everything just went fine for us today.
I made the fried rice and it was good. It's just that one house said that it's a bit strong, and our turkey was nice. Salad was okay, was good. Our fruit salad too was fine. Mommy, I'm happy. It's winning all the way and it's eating me.
Collective effort really showed in us, and I also made the cocktail as well. So in all, it was really a lovely experience.
One restaurant, yeah, and this is your starter. That's Ghana salad and kelewele. So would you mind me serving you?
Sure, go ahead.
So we have the carrot, we have the cabbage, we have the cucumber, we have the carrots, we have the tomato, we also have the onion and some egg.
Thank you, Ashibius.
Then we have the cream, the salad cream, if you would like to have some. So you make yourself comfortable. Thank you. Then, Mr. Fair, we also have the kelewele and the Ghana salad. Which one do you prefer? Kelewele. Okay. Make yourself comfortable. Right. Thank you. Yeah, so that you can have a taste, you can have a bite. And also, as you have your starter, we have the fried rice also. If you like, when you are done, you can also help yourself with that. Then we have the turkey sauce with green pepper garnished, which is also very nice, and I believe you are going to love it. And our dessert here, which is fruit salad garnished with cucumber. So I believe you are going to enjoy our meal, and with some nice cocktail drink. Would you mind me serve you some water? Thank you so much. So I believe you are enjoying your meal and hope to hear from you again. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr.
Then we have your rice and the fried rice spice. Feel free to come for any tutorials if you want. Thank you, sir. Emma, I hope you are enjoying your meal.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
House Reality TV Show Season 4, The Fame Fighters, is powered by Zanzi Entertainment. House Reality TV Show Season 4, The Fame Fighters, is powered by Zanzi Entertainment.